25 days ago on July 3rd, a truck driver was shot in the head on I-65 north of Indianapolis, and no arrests were made. However, the police said they were working on it hard, and now arrests have been made. Two horrible individuals are off the street, and the driver of the truck, Nate, is recovering well. Two people are heading to jail for a long time, and hopefully Nate's heading home and can drive a truck again soon. Well, guys, an arrest has finally been made. I never really doubted that an arrest would be made. I mean, on the highway like that, all the dash cams in the world, everything like that. People are frustrated saying, how don't they know who this is? But I said all along, the police have to remain quiet and make sure that they have all the information in place before they make an arrest on something like this. I was pretty positive that they were going to make an arrest. And 25 days later, actually it happened a couple days ago, so about 22 days later, 21 days later, they arrested these two piece of shit loser Americans. I'm sorry, I don't use that language on my channel, but I don't know how else to say it. Somebody goes around brake checking trucks in rush hour Indianapolis traffic. This actually happened in Whitestown, which is just north of Indianapolis on 65. Witnesses say they were brake checking trucks, just going up and brake checking trucks, and then for some reason, the driver of the truck the passenger in the car decides to shoot the driver, and actually struck him in the head. The driver is doing incredibly well, considering he got shot in the head. From what I've seen in updates from his boss and other people around the trucking community, Nate is recovering amazingly, apparently. I've heard that he is eating food on his own. He is talking somewhat. He is going to have to learn to talk again. But I've also heard that his brain function is there. I'm not a doctor, and I don't know Nate at all. I just know what I'm reading online from other people. So as he's recovering, somebody's going to be in jail for a long time. Let's talk about who these people were. I don't know much about them. I don't really care. From Fox 59 in Indianapolis, it goes through the whole recap of it. And if you don't know this story, for some reason you didn't hear the story yet, I will put it up here. I did a story right when it first happened. I was devastated to ever hear about this. One reason, I was in Indianapolis at that time. In fact, luckily I was taking 74 instead of 65, or I would have actually gotten caught in that road being closed down. But never, when I saw that, I thought it was probably a bad accident or something. I never dreamed that it was actually a truck driver being shot by somebody that for some reason was being malicious. They're calling it a road rage incident, but clearly I keep saying this isn't a road rage incident. This is an act of malicious going around brake checking trucks and then shooting a driver. Yeah, I mean, I've dealt with road rage, you know, on both ends of it. People having it with me and me having it with people. And I've never actually thought about shooting somebody in the head for it. So, Fox 59, bystanders in the area told police that a semi-driver had been a victim of a road rage incident. They described seeing a black sedan passenger car brake checking multiple large trucks along I-65, causing traffic disruptions for drivers. Witnesses told police that the car was being driven by a female with a male sitting on the passenger seat. They described shots ringing out from the suspect vehicle, hitting the semi-driver and causing the crash. At the time, Whitestown police said the detectives were tirelessly combing through video footage and witness testimonies to determine suspects. Now, 2 arrests have been made. After the Whitestown police called a long and in-depth investigation consisting of witnesses' interviews, search warrants, and department collaborations, detectives were able to piece together what happened. Who got arrested? Police have identified James Brown. By the way, this guy does not deserve to have the name James Brown. James Brown is, well, we know who James Brown is, and this guy, yeah, just a loser. Just a loser. Yeah. Don't be mean, Rob. Yeah. Anyway, I know. Innocent until proven guilty. So, I guess I shouldn't be that guy, but Yeah, police have identified James Brown as the person who pulled the trigger in the shooting, striking both the semi and the driver. They also determined that Kendra Johnson Brown was the driver of the suspected car. James Brown and Kendra Johnson Brown were arrested on Thursday and booked into Boone County Jail on the following charges. James Brown, 44, of Indianapolis. Attempted murder, level 1 felony. Aggravated battery, level 3 felony. Criminal recklessness, level 5 felony. And pointing a firearm, level 6 felony. Kendra Johnson Brown, 44, of Indianapolis. Aggravated battery, level 3 felony. Criminal recklessness, level 6 felony. Reckless driving, B, misdemeanor. So no other information as of this point, but we know the arrest was made. Now they got to put everything together, and I don't know. Maybe these innocent until proven guilty suspects might actually say why they decided to do this. You know. But the good news is I'm pretty sure that Nate is going to be home before these people were ever home again. And that's the good thing. So guys, I decided I didn't want to say too much more. I could look into these guys' background and stuff and do some research. It's not worth it. We don't care. I don't care about these people's lives anymore. And again, they're innocent until proven guilty. So again, it's anti-American for me to act like that. But let's talk about Nate here for a second. The way I understand, I already said, you know, how Nate's condition has been coming along. I've gotten this by pretty much stalking the Facebook account of the owner of RMJ Transport where he works, Rob's son, and he has been posting updates about it. Apparently, Nate is recovering as good as you possibly can. And I haven't actually seen an update here for a couple days, but I had heard that he had spoke some words. He's going to have to learn to talk and walk again, which is horrible, but still the best that could be hoped for out of this horrible situation. And yeah, always you know, have Nate, his family, RMJ, have all them in your thoughts, prayers. If you're a praying person, pray for Nate and his family. There is, in the original video, there was no GoFundMe yet. There is a GoFundMe now because obviously Nate's going to have a very long recovery. And there is a GoFundMe now. I will put it down below in the description of this video if you choose to. And yeah, other than that, guys, I don't know. Overall, I say this is a good video. I hate talking about a driver being shot. You know, that was a bad video. And I say this is a good video because we can't go back in time and change what happened. But somebody has been caught. And again, innocent until proven guilty. This is America. Sorry for the mean things I said. I'll wait till after you're found guilty if you are. But yeah, anyway, so Nate, at least you will have some justice. By the way, Nate's last name is Justice, and I wasn't saying that originally, but now it has been out there. There's been, you know, hashtag justice for Nate, JUSTUS, justice for Nate, and things like that. So Nate, no pun intended, I hope you will feel some justice out of this and your whole family. The RMJ family, tight-knit trucking company. I understand that the owner is very good friends, if not best friends, with Nate. So they're pretty close. And yeah, we're thinking about you. But thank God an arrest was made. I will follow this case. It's going to be a year or so, at least a year or so, unless they just go in and plead guilty. But it's going to be a year or so till this gets through the court system. So, but arrest was made. Nate is healing, and that's the way things should work. Actually, it should never happen. I should never know who Nate Justice is unless because of his fancy show truck. I should never know who James Brown, except for the singer, but not this guy. I should never know who he is. I should never know who Kendra Johnson Brown is. None of us should. We shouldn't even be watching this video. What a senseless act of stupidity. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. Comment, like, subscribe, comment below. I do read all the comments. And also, you can reach me if you don't want to comment. You can email me, finchresources@gmail.com. Or you can go over and join the Trucking Resources Facebook page. I'm also on Instagram. Don't do a lot there, but both of them are under Trucking Resources. So thanks a lot, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.